up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 13 of Re:Zero. With this episode of Re:Zero, I thought we were going to get the new opening in ED, but I guess we'll have to wait till next week. But anyway, I knew it. Subaru, you done goofed, man. You done goofed. It wasn't just me who realized last week that Subaru was in the wrong. Pretty much everyone agreed with me that Subaru should have just trusted Emilia, let her do her thing, and then she'll come clean to Subaru when that time comes. But in this episode, the dude just would not stop. And I'm glad that Emilia addressed this. What's the typical main character anime usually has? You know, the one, the guy who's like, I'll help everyone no matter what. Why? I don't know why. It's because I'm the main character and I'm everything good. But Subaru, when he tries doing that, to be, you know, the typical main character that helps everyone, even a stranger, doesn't matter who it is, he goes too far. He doesn't know when to stop. He says that it's for Emilia, but Emilia doesn't believe it. She says that, are you sure you're not really doing this for yourself? The argument that the two had at the end, oh man, they were full-blown yelling at each other. And then Emilia, she said, why don't you just tell me? Just tell me everything. I'll understand why if you tell me everything. And of course, he really couldn't because of the jealous witch inside of him. Therefore, he ends up yelling at Emilia and saying, hey, I've been helping you since the very beginning. In fact, you owe me so much that you could never repay me. And it's like, oh my gosh, Subaru. I cannot believe you just said that. You're saying that Emilia owes you? She never asked for this. Not once did she ever ask. So saying that Emilia owes him and has to repay him, it honestly makes me want to take him off my best boy list. It really does. I mean, I know the spring season is pretty much over, but I had Subaru at number 1, man. It makes me want to, after this episode, I feel like putting him at number 5, honestly. That was just downright rude and totally not true. And Subaru, like I said in the beginning, he would not stop interfering. He goes up to everyone saying that he's Emilia's knight, and the Imperial Knights got insulted by this. And I could see why. The Imperial Knights, you see how they are. They've trained for this. They know the true meaning of being a knight, and a knight is such a high title to obtain. So Subaru just coming up here saying that he's a knight, and then you have Julius, which honestly, I have to be on Julius's side. Sure, I hated the dude last week for kissing Emilia's hand, but today's episode, I have to side with him, because Julius, he kept on asking Subaru, what makes you say that you are a knight? And Subaru just kept on saying, I'm gonna make sure she's the ruler. I'm gonna make sure she's the ruler. No matter what, I'm gonna make sure she's the ruler. And Julius is all like, I'm hearing what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense. And he's so totally right. You can't just say that you're gonna help her. Like, what are you gonna do? What makes you say this? What makes you think you can do this? You can't just be all talk. And of course, we know what Subaru has done in the past, but still, how he's coming across, it is quite the insult to the Imperial Knights. So when Subaru accepted the challenge to fight Julius and then got his ass whooped, he kind of needed that. You really did. He's lucky that Emilia even came to stop it. Yeah, he done goofed. Even though it seemed like the right thing for Subaru to step up for Emilia when everyone was attacking her and stuff about her being the jealous witch, even though she fits the description, but we know that Emilia is not the jealous witch. And Subaru saw the look on her face, he saw that everyone attacked her, so he went up and told everybody else off. Even though it seemed like that was the right thing to do, Emilia had it under control, because right after she told Subaru to stop, she handled the situation well. So again, Subaru, you need to back off. You need to learn your place. And you need to trust your friends. You can't just go in recklessly. He's acting without thinking, and that's what children do. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little happy that this shows us that our main character is not perfect and our main character does have faults, but still. Subaru, this is some great time for some character development. Now enough about Subaru and Emilia, let me talk a little bit about Felt. Felt, she said she wasn't going to have anything to do with the royal selection and she was out. But then old man Rom came in, was going to kidnap her, but then he was quickly caught and he was about to be executed. And then Felt was all like, whoa, what are you doing? You can't kill him, like he's my friend. And then the knights, they were just all like, hey, you said you were going to drop out, so we don't have to listen to you. So then Rom smiled at Felt and Felt smiled at Rom. So Felt's just all like, okay, fine. But just so you know, I hate this kingdom and everything in it. So when I become ruler, I will destroy this country. And it's like, oh my gosh, Felt. Just, her voice completely changed during that speech. I had to question if that was really Felt. And then I was looking at Reinhard, I was all like, is Reinhard, is he really comfortable with this? Does he really want to be the knight of Felt? But he's all good. He's okay with it, so... Alright then, a really intense episode, very dramatic. I loved it though. It's an episode that we needed to show us, to give us some future character development for Subaru and some more relationship building between Emilia and Subaru for the future. We're like getting to that. It's getting there. Well, we got 3 days of no anime airing, so I'm gonna fill those days up with manga reviews, ranking videos, and possibly some vlogs. Possibly. I don't know, we'll see. But catch me Thursday. I know it's going to be quite the wait till the next review, but catch me Thursday as I review Assassination Classroom Season 2 finale. Oh yeah, and there's going to be a new episode of the Kotatsu tomorrow at Kukullen's channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.